Less than a month until primary day here in Alabama. Voters will head to the polls to vote for governor, attorney general, state senators, and state representatives. The primaries help narrow down who will be on the ballot in the general election come November. Many issues on the minds of voters, one of them infrastructure. WVTM 13's Ian Wright takes a closer look at the problem and how some candidates believe it can be fixed.
Think about the last time you were stuck in traffic and wished the interstate had more lanes, or maybe you've had a flat tire or a chipped windshield because of poor road conditions. Road and bridge repairs and expansion are two things that are very costly, and they haven't seen a lot of funding help from the state lawmakers. There's a lot of talk in Washington about improving our infrastructure, so we wanted to see if those running for Congress see this as a priority. And if so, where should the funds for needed repairs come from? First up, Mallory Hagan. She's running for the Democratic nomination in District 3. She says this is an issue that needs a federal approach rather than a state-by-state fix.
Infrastructure is something that impacts the entire country, right? So if we look at it as a state-by-state issue, we're not going to be able to solve the problem. If Alabama fixes their infrastructure and Georgia doesn't, Georgia's non-progress will impact Alabama's ability to elevate from an economy standpoint.
Hagan says because this is a federal issue, more federal funds need to be available to help drive these projects. Dr. Adia McClellan-Winfrey also agrees infrastructure repair is a priority. She wants to see the state and federal governments work together to pick up speed on these projects.
I think a way that we can get around that or make some changes come quicker is to involve the local governments in the 3rd District. So if there's a way to kind of bridge the gap between what's going on with the federal funding and how the funding gets to the local governments, I think that that could be a way to improve infrastructure a bit quicker.
Dr. Winfrey says lawmakers need to look at where they're currently spending money and see if some of it can be tied in or redirected toward infrastructure work. Tomorrow we'll head back to District 4 and hear about their plans to best address improving infrastructure in our state. Back to you.